Hello everyone, I'm Namita Shri from Maharaja Institute of Technology, Mysore. Now I'm here to talk about vendors in ERP. Before knowing about who are vendors, we'll see what an ERP is. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It refers to a type of software that organizations use to manage day-to-day business activities such as accounting, project management, risk management, supply chain operations, and so on. ERP software can integrate all of the processes needed to run a company. ERP solutions have evolved over the years, and many are now typically web-based applications that users can access remotely. An ERP system can be ineffective if a company doesn't implement it carefully. And here we have few benefits of ERP. Focused IT costs, total visibility, improved reporting and planning, flexible modularity, improved efficiency, customer service, data security and quality, improved collaboration and workflows, standardized business processes, and superior scalability. An ERP, that is Enterprise Resource Planning, is developed by the three main persons, which are vendors, consultants, end users. Now we are going to talk about vendors. Here we'll see who are vendors. Vendors are the people who develop ERP packages. They spend a huge amount of time and effort in research and development to create the package solution which is flexible, easy to use, and efficient. ERP vendors spend a large amount of money so that they become experts to develop flexible ERP package. Here we have few roles of ERP vendors. The first one is the vendor should supply product and its documentation as soon as he signed the contract. Vendor is responsible to fix bugs that are found during implementation process. Vendor also provides training to the company's users and also to the people who are involved in implementation process. Vendors take care of quality control factors while developing ERP. Vendors participate in all phases of an implementation in which he gives advice, answers to all technical questions about product and technology. And yes, finding the right ERP solution is very important. Choosing an ERP vendor will be the most helpful to your business and an important phase in the ERP implementation process, and that should be approached with care. Here are some key questions you should ask when finding the right ERP solution. First one is, can you offer a free demo and trial? The best way to know whether an ERP solution is right for your business is to take it for a test drive. It's important that an ERP vendor be able to show you a live version of the software and also let you play around with it yourself so you can come back with more in-depth questions. And the next question we have is, how long will it take to implement this software? The quicker the implementation can be completed, the quicker your business can begin seeing profitable results. Once you have discussed your business needs and requirements, inquire about how long implementation might take given the size of your company. And the next question we have is, what do you offer in terms of support and training? You want to know how hands-on the ERP vendor is both during the implementation process and afterward in regard to updates and ongoing support. The last thing you want is to invest in an ERP solution only to find that it's hard to get help after implementation is completed. And the next question we have is, how does pricing work? During the criteria process, you will likely have settled on a budget that your organization wants to stick with. Don't be afraid to communicate your budget with an ERP vendor so that together you can figure out how to get the best solution and features for the best price. And the next question is, can you provide references? It's one thing to take a company's word for it, and it's another to hear from other clients how satisfied they are. It can also help you get valuable information from a reference who had a lot of time with the software, so ask for those references. And the next question we have is, how do upgrades work? It's often a good sign when an ERP vendor regularly makes upgrades to their software because it means they are continuously finding ways to make the product better. This also speaks to how flexible the software is. So be sure to ask about how the vendors handles upgrades. In addition to the discussed questions, we have some handy list of other questions you may consider asking during the research and development process. How is your solution specialized for my industry? How long will the implementation take in total? How quick is your response time to problems or questions? What are the future plans for the product? Is the solution scalable and to what degree? Have you worked with businesses similar to ours? Who is your ideal customer? How is the software licensed? How customizable is the software? How many successful implementation have you performed? How do you typically handle roadblocks with projects? And so on. By getting answers for the discussed questions, one can choose a better ERP vendor. Thank you.